I haven't shown this location in my videos before, and that's because up until a couple of months ago, we hadn't been here either. But I think we're gonna be spending a lot more time here because we just bought our dream cabin in Norway. I cannot believe this. It's small and it's simple, but honestly, for me, it is a dream come true. Our own little piece of Norwegian nature, nestled in a mountain valley, surrounded by lakes, a river, and the gorgeous fjells. But before I show you our new little getaway, I feel like I have to talk about the journey that brought us here. We've spent the past 3 years renting and touring cabins, looking at plots of land, scrolling through the listings on Finn pretty much daily, sending a mass of emails, making phone calls, and sometimes hearing back or not. So we're in the car right now. We just finished viewing a cabin that was not what we hoped it would be. It's so hard because Norway is such a big country. There's so many areas that we want to explore, and we can look on Google Maps and we can research beforehand, but we really don't know what we're gonna find until we actually arrive. So it's always a bit of a guessing game, and the photos online that you see aren't necessarily the same thing that you see in person. So it's such an interesting experience because every single time we arrive at a new place, we have to think, do we like this town? Do we like this area? Is this what we're looking for? And we have to start that process all over again every single time we go to see a cabin. So we're about to go see another one. I have high hopes, but you just never know. You know, it's a bit of a draining process to go and see so many different places and put all that effort in and maybe not have it work out, but it's also really exciting because each time I have to visualize myself in this place and try to imagine what it would be like to be here. So here we go again. We watched the price double, then triple during COVID, waiting and hoping that the price would drop and we'd find a cabin that fits in our budget. And I feel like it's crazy to say this, but our budget is $50,000. Because like all the other Scandinavian countries, Norway has very cheap holiday homes, which are called hytte, which basically just means cabin in Norwegian. And all of that searching brought us to a few weeks ago. So how are you feeling about this? What a question.
So what a way to start a conversation. Jesus Christ, there. Well, I mean, we'll see when we get there, right? On paper, it looks really good.
It's nice that there's this little path. Running water? Like a little stream?
Yeah. Definitely something you can take advantage of. What do you think, Tara?
I love it. You know, being purely objective and not getting emotional at all.
Oh yeah, like you're so good at it.
As usual, I'm trying to just be really objective and not get too excited, but honestly, I love this place. It is perfect. The views, the landscape, the cabin itself, like I can see us here. I can see us here. Okay, this is the counter off for email?
Yeah.
Perfect. You got it? You got it. Oh my God. I was waiting all morning. We've been waiting for hours, and 11:59, I get a text message saying 11:59 is supposed to get back to us by latest 12. I get a text message saying the offer's been rejected. So I'm sitting there going, well, that's it? Like no call, no information, just okay, we're just rejected. I'm sitting there at the computer just numb. And then I get another message, I haven't had a chance to read it yet, and he calls. And they never told me that to send a counter offer, they first have to reject the offer you sent.
Oh, no way.
Which is kind of important to know.
So what's the counter offer?
The counter offer is for the same amount of money, and that they just need written confirmation from the bank that we have the financing.
What a counter offer.
So I'm thinking we got rejected and then find out that no, that's just a key part of the process. And they've accepted and they're fine with it, and a later takeover date, and that's all.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But I didn't know that. He said he tried to send them as fast as possible.
We have a cabin.
We have a cabin. What the what? And now we're here for the very first time, and I don't think it's set in yet that this cabin is actually ours, because it's just so hard to believe that we made it. And I feel like we need to take a look inside, so let me show you. So here we are inside. Our front door. And here is our living space. This is our main living room. Pepsi right there. You go right into our workstation, which we have to organize, and the kitchen. Wow. Are you making Pepsi's food?
Yep. With all his favorite coconut flakes.
And the reality is we have a fluorescent light, which is not the coziest, and it does flicker. I don't love that. But otherwise, you're basically in the dark. So we'll have to figure out a solution so we can have nicer ambiance lighting. And we have our water jug right here, and dishes in the sink, because the reality is it is a little bit tough doing dishes when you have no running water. But we're figuring it out as we go. And our cozy bedroom, which we need to decorate. My favorite thing is that right out our bedroom window, we have a view of the mountains and the power line. The power line's there too, but honestly, all I care about is the mountain view. It is gorgeous. And you could probably see this place is tiny. It's only 40 square meters or 400 square feet approximately, but I don't think we need any more space than this. It is very small and cute. It feels very cozy, very Huga. It is so cozy in here. Wow, look at this morning sunrise. There's so much snow. Isn't it amazing? Do you remember where the ice is on the... Oh God! That was very apt. Speaking of the ice, do you know if there's ice here?
I couldn't feel any.
Okay. glove time?
It's glove time.
Try to find the trail.
Let's go.
If this is where the trail goes, it would be good to know.
It's icy.
It is. I won't go far. I just want to see. It'd be nice if there was an actual way up.
All right, take a quick look. I'll watch out for the middle step there. Look at the ice.
I'm looking at it. It looks ominous.
What'd you find?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Trail to a cabin.
All right, well, it did say on the map that it would be behind a cabin.
So the idea was to go on a big hike, a grand adventure.
Did we succeed, Tara?
No, we did not.
Turns out things are a little bit hard to find under the snow, including paths. I'm sure we can figure out something here, and especially when there's a little bit of thaw.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find all the trails, and then we'll know them, and then we can use them when it's also snowy, maybe.
If we know where to go. Live and learn. The more you know.
Exactly. The more you know.
Okay, I'm coming outside because I'm pretty sure, yep, I'm pretty sure this is the last of the sunlight in the valley for the day. The sun just hit the valley and our cabin here an hour ago, and now it is retreating just over an hour later, and it's not even the deepest part of winter yet. So I'm gonna sit out here and enjoy the last of the light because the sun has definitely not been out every day, and this isn't even extreme for Norway. We're in the south of Norway. But honestly, when the sun does come out and it sets, it creates the most beautiful sunsets, especially when there's clouds in the sky. It is gorgeous here, and I don't know that I will ever get over how beautiful it is and how lucky I feel. This is crazy. And I really appreciate you hanging along for the journey and hearing our story of how we bought our dream cabin in Norway. And this is just the beginning. There are so many things we need to do around here, and we have so many more videos to film. It's so crazy to me that we can just come up here anytime we want. It's amazing. Thank you so much, and we will see you in the next video. And there will be many more cabin videos to come.